My name is Ryan Claffey with the Indo-Pacific Security Team, and today I want to talk about something most people never think about until they break. Subsea cables, these bundles of hair-thin strands of glass, wrapped in copper, armored in steel, and sealed in plastic, lie unassumingly along the ocean floor. Yet they carry over 99% of global internet traffic and facilitate the flow of $10 trillion in financial transactions every day. They are the unseen arteries of the global economy, the physical manifestation of the internet. And right now, they're under attack. Russia and China are leveraging thousands of older, foreign-flagged vessels to sabotage these cables in what amounts to gray zone warfare, aggressive, deniable actions that fall below the threshold of outright conflict. Last November, a Chinese-flagged Russian-run ship called the Yipeng 3 shut off its tracking systems as it dragged its anchor for over 100 miles, cutting a series of cables in the Baltic Sea. These cables have now been severed 3 times in just 3 months. However, the threat is far more acute around Taiwan. Taiwan is currently connected to the outside world by just 15 of these cables. And in early 2023, Chinese vessels severed the only 2 cables that link Taiwan's Matsu Islands to Formosa. The 14,000 residents lost internet access for 6 weeks and had to rely on microwave radio to stay online. Now imagine that on a national scale. If China were to launch a Taiwan contingency tomorrow, it could deploy its fleet to systematically sever the other 13 cables, plunging Taiwan's 23 million citizens into a communications blackout and sparking a crisis for the broader Indo-Pacific region. This isn't theoretical. In January, a Chinese-owned cargo ship near Taiwan's Keelung Harbor switched off its identification system, passed over a cable, severed it, and reappeared under a different name. It was trying to confuse attribution. Again, classic gray zone warfare. This is deliberate sabotage, and right now, there's no global playbook to stop it. So what do? I propose 3 steps: monitor, respond, and build resilience. First, better monitoring. We need better visibility on who's doing what, where, and when. Taiwan is already building a watch list of suspicious ships, but regional allies need to pitch in. The Quad, Japan, Australia, India, and the United States should expand maritime surveillance efforts and invite capable partners like South Korea and the Philippines to contribute. Together, a Quad Plus can track suspicious ships, share intelligence, and flag repeat offenders. Second, response. If a vessel is caught interfering with a cable under suspicious circumstances, it should be immediately impounded, its owner sanctioned, and its crew arrested. We need clear rules for a fast, proportionate response. The current lack of consequences normalizes this behavior and risks malign actors continuing to cut cables with impunity. Maritime law needs teeth. Third, resilience, which requires alternative communication tools and repair capacity. Low Earth orbit satellites can provide a stopgap for emergency connectivity, but it's not enough. A single subsea cable like Google's Grace Hopper can transmit 354 terabits of data per second. That's over 300 times more than the latest Starlink satellite. Cables are irreplaceable. So we need to invest in allied-run cable repair fleets, fund programs like the Cable Security Fleet, and reform the Jones Act to allow trusted allies like Japan and South Korea to help scale up our shipbuilding. We need to build out infrastructure that reduces dependence on China. But ultimately, this isn't just about infrastructure. It's about deterrence. The US and her partners have a narrow window to expose and confront this threat before it becomes the new normal. By monitoring threats, preparing rapid responses, and building resilient systems, we can help Taiwan stay connected in peacetime and protected in crisis. Because the next conflict won't just start with missiles flying, it'll be anchors dragging. Thank you.